J Drone here, TR002 5.8 FPV from TechRC. Bamzo. So the box itself does have a design on it. You can see the drone. The drone's pretty neat looking, right? But I absolutely love the display. This will be more than just an unboxing. We will be flying it, so stay tuned. Bam! Look at that! Look at that display. I think all drones should be displayed like that. And let's go ahead and open it back up and get the glare off there. So we have the drone. We have our charger and battery there. We also have a SD card reader, and it says SD card, so that's probably there, or it's right there. Cheapo SD card. And bamzo, look at a cool controller. 5.8 gigahertz screen. To my knowledge, you can record off of the screen. Don't quote me on that. We will have to check it out once we get out of the box and once we fly. So that'll be the next thing. By the magic of YouTube. Alright, before we get to the fly, I just wanted to show you this. We do get 2 batteries for the drone. I'm assuming those square batteries are for the drone. That battery is probably for the controller. We can just have a little look-see here quick. No we can't. No we can't, because it has a screwdriver. Needs a screwdriver, and I don't think they've given us a screwdriver.
Yes, it's not there. I don't see it. I don't see it. Let me go ahead and just pull this out. Let's make sure. I don't see why they wouldn't give us a screwdriver. Everybody gives us a screwdriver. Bam! Look what's under there. Probably our screwdriver. So let's go ahead and just take this out. Take this out. We'll put that over there. We're going to take our batteries out because we're going to flip this. And get to our screwdriver and let you guys know. Let me just do this. Alright, so we flip it. Tape. Let's go ahead and get our screwdriver out. Sorry for being out of focus there, guys. We're pulling things off. Get our screwdriver out. We're going to put our drone back over here. And we're going to put this over here. Let's see if there's a lossy connection in here or if it's going to take double A's. Don't have a tripod with me right now. So I'm just going to do this, and that might be good to go. We're going to take that out of there. Let's put it up there. Come on.
Bamzo. So it is. This is lipo ready, so that's cool. All right, let's go fly. All right, guys. So we are ready to go, but I wanted to show you a little bit more with the box before we fly. We are going to fly. The battery is charged. So again, they gave you 3 batteries. They gave you 1 for the controller. They gave you 1 for the drone, 1 for the drone, 2 for the drone. Your propellers that were stuck underneath with the screwdriver, I highly suggest putting them there because they look like an odd propeller. You're going to want to hold on to those in case you break them. They gave us 2 chargers, 3 batteries, 2 chargers. Generally, companies only give us 1 charger when they give us 3 batteries, which is no fun if you don't have other means of charging. I do, but again, 3 batteries, 2 chargers. They also gave us a USB reader. This doesn't record. The screen doesn't record. The drone itself records. Let's see. Bam. Right there. SD card goes in there. They have a little image, so you can't stick it in wrong. As long as you look at the image, you should be good to go. And as you can see, that's where the battery goes. We are going to connect that. There is no on and off. So let's go. Let's get flying. Also, on the side here, I don't know. Here, I'll try to make sure you guys can see that. There's your instructions for your controller. Then they give you a top guide, and we will mildly go over that. I think I got most of that memorized. So let's go. Let's get some power onto this. We're gonna connect our lossy connection here, and you can't connect this wrong because of the way the connection is. Bam! So red in the back, white in the front. They got something going right. We already got stuff going right here. And again, it's 5.8 gigahertz. This is not a Wi-Fi drone. It's 5.8 gigahertz. That was a huge draw for me for this. It is a little pricey. I'm going to let you know that right now. I should have a discount code down below for this. For the big ballers that would like to get a super toy, because that's what this is. It's a super toy. We're going to go ahead and turn this on. Maybe throttle up and down. We should be bound, I believe. Let's see. Bam! Look at there. Look at there. We have 5.8 gigahertz. That looks pretty clean, guys. It looks pretty clean. It's showing the battery on this is only at 2, which the battery is fully charged. So hopefully it holds out for us. Let's go ahead and just take off immediately. Let's see. Down and out will fire the motors. Ins will fire the motors. Ins will shut it down. Outs will fire the motors. Outs will shut it down. Downs will not fire the motors. Ins will. Left down will shut them down. So that's basic startup. We do also have 1 key flight button, which is this button, which you probably didn't see right there. Maybe if we hold that. Nope. Maybe our motors have to be fired. bam. Then it'll take off, woo, easy. So be aware of that. If you're going to do that in-house, it's going to rise up pretty quick. And our battery on our FPV display is showing 1. So I don't know why that is. That should have been fully charged. But we want to definitely record on this. We're recording. We should get a little blip. Yes, bottom right corner, and also the drone's blinking red. You get a display, time display, and then we also get a little red blip, if I could show you, underneath it right there. Maybe you could see it on my hand. So that'll be a basic look at this camera. Obviously, we'd want to take this outside and get a better look at this, but we can fly this in goggles. Obviously, it's not going to be a wide-angled camera like a lot of the AIOs are. This is it's a louder drone. It has larger motors than I'm definitely used to. We're going to go ahead and put in the second speed setting by pushing in our right stick. We're going to stop recording. We have stopped recording. We are in the third speed setting. So a little look at the yaw rate in third speed setting. Dude, this thing has... I haven't heard a brush drone sound like this. It's very reminiscent of the Bolt Bee, which is over there, how it whines. The motors on this, and I noticed that when I was unboxing it and looking at it, the motors on this seem to be larger than you would generally have on a toy drone like this. And again, we have full FPV here. It's very novelty, but it's top of the line novelty where it's just not novelty and it's junk. A lot of times you could get a novelty drone that's just that, it's novelty and it's junk. This is novelty, and it seems like it's going to have performance. It seems like it's going to be able to withstand some wind. And we have, again, the sheer novelty fact of full FPV here, but ideally we would want to throw this in goggles and give this a little fly around, which I think we're going to be able to do. I really think we're going to be able to do. There's a little bit of funnelage in the drone room. Little funnelage in the drone room. It's a nice pitch rate. It's a nice yaw rate in this third speed. We're in the first speed setting now, which left to right is very docile. So depending on how this camera is, let's go ahead and record again. Recording. We do have a light out of that window, which isn't helping, but here. That should be a really good look at the camera going that way. And it is recording on board, so it's not we're not recording off of the screen here. We're actually recording on board the drone. So we'll see what type of camera quality we have. And if you're going to shoot, like maybe you want to just take this out, car drone, truck drone, whatever, pop it out, you see something you want to shoot, again, we need to go down away from that window there. If it's recording nicely, this might be something to be had, which again, you guys will already have seen it right now. It's like a Christmas game for me, where I'm waiting for Santa to come and I get to open my presents, see what happens. That's what happens after the review. I get to stick that SD card in and see how this camera was. We're going to pan over this way. And again, we're flying very slowly in that first speed setting, just trying to gauge this camera itself.
Let me tell you guys, that's clean footage.
And then we could go ahead and stop recording. We've stopped recording. And you get a blue light underneath when it's on idle, I guess you would say, or standby. When the camera's on standby and just transmitting here, you get a blue light. I would assume if you didn't have an SD card in there, it would probably flash. It would probably flash. We are going for a full flight time on this. We are going to put it back in the third speed setting, or here. First speed setting, yaw, which it doesn't look like the yaw is sacrificed in the first. Second speed setting, yaw. Third speed setting, yaw. It looks like the yaw is almost the same on all of them. The pitch rate is definitely better. There we got blinking, LVC blinking, probably saying, hey buddy, time to land, don't get all crazy on me, don't crash. We haven't crashed this in here. Generally we crash a smaller drone that I'm flying around because generally, There it is. Generally, I'm screwing around with it just like that. This will be a good test to see if we could then take off with the LVCs, or if it's just going to keep us grounded now that we are already grounded. Let's go ahead and... Nope, it's going to allow us to take off. So I'm going to continue... Whoa! Easy there, bucko! That thing rose up really quick. I'm trying to close this battery bay door, which may be stuffing these wires in a little bit better, and away from that clip would be smarter. Let's go ahead and try to take off again. Easy, easy, easy. Not sure what that was about. Maybe it's the LVC. It's not responding properly. There, alright. We got it under control. It didn't do that when we took off the first time. Maybe under LVC it shoots up for some reason. Let's try that again. Let's get to the bottom of this. Easy. Holding down. Alright, let's get to the bottom of this. Let's go down and out. Yep. Damn. Is it durable? It is. So I guess in your LVC, for some reason, maybe there's a, I don't know what the failsafe would be. Hopefully we're not chipping blades here. We are scuffing them. Down and out. We're gonna go up. All right, there we go. I got nope. It's dropping. All right, so I don't know what that's about. I've never seen that before, where you have an LVC and you go to take off and bam, it's shooting straight up again. What I would like to try though, these batteries charge pretty quickly, so I would gauge that there was a decent charge on them in the package. What I want to see is that our drone isn't broken or it hasn't malfunctioned, and what we're going to do, we're going to take out this battery, which again should have some type of charge on it. It shouldn't be completely dead by any means, because like I said, those batteries charge pretty quickly. We're going to go ahead and plug this in. I'm just going to go ahead and bind up here, and I'm going to put the connection away from that clip and see if we get any better closing action. It is just plastic. We got much better closing action. So make sure your wires are like down here. We're going to turn this on. We're going to throttle up and down. Okay, throttling up and down, and it takes a while to bind. We're gonna go down and out. It is easy there, buddy. Okay, so automatically we've gone into LVC, because again, that was not a charged battery, but it was enough just to test that. And be careful, that nipped my finger a little. So they are big motors. The diameter of these motors are a little bit larger than I've seen on something this small. And again, this battery door came out again. Let's see. Let's get to the bottom of this. Maybe I don't got the battery pushed in far enough. There. That should do it. That should do it. So you're gonna have to mess with that. Make sure the wires are on the bottom. All in all, I'm liking it. I don't know. Let's see. We're at 11 minutes 25 seconds. Maybe we saw 8-minute flight time. Hopefully that camera on it's good. Hopefully FPV range on it's good. I would assume that that's the FPV antenna right there. I don't know where the drone's antenna is. We might have to open this up and get the drone's antenna out, unless the controller has epic range between it. But I like it. I do like it. TR002, link for this will be down below. Again, you gotta have a little bit of cheddar for this one. Ain't it cheap. Again, and the reason why it's not a cheap is because you are getting a controller with a built-in screen. They're giving you 2 chargers. They're giving you 3 batteries. The SD card and that doesn't kind of incorporate into price. But and again, these motors, I don't know how well you can judge on screen. The motors are fatties. Like, those are some fat motors. And again, I noted in this video about the sound of them. It doesn't sound like an X5C. It doesn't sound even like an H107C. It doesn't sound like H107C. And look here, look at the prop difference here. Look, I mean, we're pushing some big props there too. I think these propellers are even bigger than the XK drone that I have up here, or maybe the same size. Maybe the same size. Let's see here. They're about the same size as this guy here. So that's impressive. And there's the here. Maybe you can see the fatty motors that are probably on that, that are also on this, which those are fatties, and I believe that's exactly what's on that. Though the ones on this even look a little bit bigger. So I'm happy with this. Again, this is a little, it's marked up a little bit high, but with all that you get with it, it's not too high, I don't think. And again, I should have a code down below for this if you wanted to get it. Hopefully if the video on that camera is good, this is going to be a roundabout winner for me. We definitely got to get it outside, but there's like 30 to 40 mile per hour wind outside, so we're not going outside playing. And the FPV range. Hopefully the FPV range is good. If it's not good from the controller, I'm fine with that. But one of my goggles setup, as long as the FPV range is decent and the control range from the controller to the drone is good, I will be happy. Guys, I'm J Drone. If you haven't subscribed, smash the subscribe button. This is TR002. And the blades, look at the blades. We smacked that ceiling a couple times. We got a little bit of ceiling scuff on that one, but no chip blades. That's good. Later.